everybody, and welcome to Highlands Golden Rams Stadium on homecoming. Tonight, it's a big Northwest 9 matchup as the Montour Spartans invade Harrison Township to meet the Highlands Golden Rams, and the Rams take the field in front of this big Friday night crowd.
Homecoming tonight, Mike, and the band's here. All the old band members are going to be in the end zone, and they were playing beforehand. Got a lot of banners out. It's a big night for the Golden Rams.
He's Mike Choma. I'm Mike Pavlik. Ken Wood is here. Ricky Saffer is here, and we're set to go. Dean, is tonight a must-win?
I call it a playoff game tonight, Mike. And again, the matter is, the two teams are ahead of us. Have already beat us. Newcastle, Mars, South Fayette's out in front. They're perennial champions of the Northern Nine. So you have one chance tonight. Beat a team in front of you, Montour, and you know the tiebreakers isn't better than anybody. If we end up tied with them, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head.
That's correct.
We win tonight, we're in. We lose tonight, big trouble.
Big trouble, exactly. There could always be. And it's the same situation that it was last year, really. Highlands went into Montour and won that game 12-10 on Noah Gillette's mad dash in the fourth quarter, which we're talking about it today. One of the great touchdowns I've ever seen at Highlands was Gillette's touchdown. So let's talk about home field advantage here. You know, you want to defend your home field. The Rams have done a good job. They lost the Newcastle game in double overtime, but they've won the rest of their home games, and it's an important thing, I think.
Well, Mike, you said it's home field disadvantage. Tell everybody your stat.
How about this? In this series, the last 4 games that have been played, 5 games that have been played, the last time a home team has won was Montour in the 1996 playoffs, beating Highlands 14-13 when there was a specious celebration call against Highlands, and then Matt Hewitt missed the extra point. That's the last home team to win. 2008, Highlands won at Montour. The playoffs was at a neutral site. 2009, Montour won here, and last year Highlands won at Montour. But Highlands has to defend their turf.
Hopefully this big homecoming crowd will help tonight, Mike. There's only one little thing. We have homecoming court tonight. Romello Freeman, Tyler Sportelli, and Lucas Lamer. They're in the homecoming court. That's the good news. Bad news is during halftime when they should be in the locker room getting instructions, they're going to be out marching with the band. So hopefully we get a big enough lead that they can enjoy their halftime tonight.
Happens every year. You got somebody out there, that's for sure. Well, let's talk about Highlands' rush defense, Dean. Last week it was much improved over what it had been the rest of the season.
Only 36 yards last week, Mike, but they've given up 252 yards in the other 4 games. So again, they'll need to come up big tonight. Very interesting. They have a quarterback who likes to run the ball. I always say when you have a quarterback who runs the ball, now you're playing 11-on-11 football. Normally as a quarterback's handing off, it's 10-on-11, but we have a tough customer tonight here to take care of in the Mormon. So again, Golden Rams have their hands full here tonight. Big night tonight. Let's see where they are.
5.8 yards a carry prior to last week, only 1.3 yards a carry last week. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, devices, tablets, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in the Natrona Heights across from the Walmart Plaza, or at Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney, and of course across from Victoria's Secret. You can reach the Natrona Heights location at 724-224-4590 and the Mills at 724-275-1154. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com. Kickoff is coming up. It's Montour at Highlands, and it's right after this. We are back. Montour has won the toss and have elected to receive. The opening kickoff is brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for 3rd graders all the way up to varsity. You can call them at 724-980-2100. Email masonelitehoops@comcast.net or on the web at masonelitehoops.com.
Sam Peck in the kickoff for the Golden Rams.
Back deep for the Spartans are Ronald Deschamps and Brandon Lipford. It's loose. And it's picked up by Jake Tomas. And he's brought down by Caleb Radishak. And Montour's going to have good field position, though. They'll start out across their 35.
Radishak and Signorella in a tackle, Mike. And again, I think Montour's making a statement by saying we want the ball first. They want to put some points on the board and make Highlands chase. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The starting lineups. The quarterback is number 5, Kayvon Mormon. We talked about him in the pregame. Running back 32, Braden Jones. The fullback is 42, Dustin Snyder. Wide receiver, Temple recruit number 21, Ronald Stevenson. And 19, Braden Lippert. We'll get to the down lineman after this play.
It's warm and humid, and there's not a breath of wind out there tonight. 1st and 10. Mormon going to run the option. Pitch it back to Jones off the right side. He's got some yardage. Got a first down up over the 45 to the 47, 48-yard line. Gillette makes the stop.
Like that big offensive line across the front, led by 52, George Patterson. Left guard 74, Devin Williams. Center is 72, Matt Jablowski. Right guard is 51, Jordan Jones. Right tackle is 75, Michael White. And number 24, Torrey Fisher is the tight end.
Braden Jones averaging almost 6 a carry. He gets 12 on that one. First down Spartans on their 48. And the turn, and it gives to Jones. It just with a head of steam behind that big offensive line, and they make bodies move all the way down to the 45-yard line of Highlands. These guys ran it for well over 300, close to 400 yards at Newcastle. They can do that.
And Mike, that's our Achilles heel so far. Again, did a great job against Albert Gallatin, only giving up 36 yards. But you take the other 4 games and factor them, it's 252 yards. And Jones is a big kid out there.
He's their leading rusher. Their second leading rusher is Mormon, the quarterback.
6'1", 215, Mike. He's bigger than most of our linemen.
I formation. Second down, long 2. The toss is to Jones. Tries to cut it back up in there and carries men with him for a first down to the Highlands 41-yard line. Romello Freeman and Johnny Christ meet him to make the tackle, but it's another first down Montour. I think that Lucero saw the videos of all the games before last week.
Our down lineman for the Golden Rams has come up big night. 75, Daniel Timmons. 51, Nick Cielo. 54, Cienko. 53, Lucas Lamer. And linebackers will get 2. Cochran, Gillette, Sportelli. Jet will be in and out with Cochran. Get the defensive backs after this play.
Ronald Stevenson splits to the right. Logan Christ is on him. Mormon going to drop back. He's in trouble. Runs up in the pocket, gets hit, and gets a yard or 2 or 3 as he leans forward. The Rams sacked Mormon last year 7 times in the game out at Montour, but he was able to get away that time and make some positive yardage.
Cochran had him in the backfield, Mike, but he eluded him. Sportelli made the stop, but it's going to make it 2nd and 6. Corners, Logan Christ and Johnny Christ, their brothers. Safeties, number 9, Gabe Booker, and 4, Romello Freeman.
Second down, call it a long 6. Shots in motion. The give is to Jones, and Jones has a first down and more, barreling through people. Ball is loose. We have a fumble, and Montour, no, but Rams say they have it.
Johnny Christ caused it. Let's see who comes out with it, Mike.
Highlands ball at the 25-yard line. Jones fumbled it, and the Rams get the turnover. Christ knocked it loose. Let's see who gets up with it. Well, they're on Romello Freeman's legs back there. Logan Christ. Johnny caused it. Logan recovered it.
That's a good thing, Mike. I like that. And Mike, it's amazing. You know, they're running the ball so well. Why would they even attempt to pass it? And again, we get a big break with this turnover. Let's see if the Golden Rams can go to work on offense. 14, Seth Cohen's your quarterback. Running back is... looks like Cameron Taylor. It is.
First and 10, Taylor. We have Johnny Christ, Logan Christ, Signorella split to the right, Freeman to the left.
Passing formation.
Cohen is back. Going to throw it quickly. Bounce a one-hopper into Freeman.
Down lineman for the Golden Rams. At the left tackle is 54. Mario Cienko. The left guard is 58. Tyler Sportelli. Center is 52, Ethan Jones. 75, right guard is Daniel Timmons. 56, Marcus Cienko is the right tackle.
Second and 10, Highlands at their 25 after the turnover. No score early on. Montour led 10-0 at halftime at last year's game, and then Highlands scored all 12 points in the second half. And the handoff is to Taylor, but they're waiting for him as they swarm him at the 25-yard line. Down at the bottom of the pile for the Spartans is number 42, Dustin Snyder, the senior linebacker.
Let's go back to the line of scrimmage, Mike. No gain, make it 3rd and 10. Highlands trying to take advantage of the turnover. So far, no good. 3rd and 10.
Rams getting the signal from the sideline. Plenty of time on the play clock here. That puts the Rams +1 turnovers. Came in even. Taylor the sidecar. Cohen the quarterback. 3rd and 10. Spartans show blitz. Here they come. Cohen fires. It's caught on a slant to Christ. He's at the 35, first down to the 38-yard line. Logan Christ.
13 yards on that play, Mike. Gives a chance to introduce the Montour defense. They have 7 guys going both ways, Mike. Their down lineman, 51, Jordan Jones. Defensive tackle is Devin Williams, 74. Other defensive tackle, 72, Matt Jablonski, and 52 George Patterson. They all go both ways on the D-line, Mike. 4-4-3 set up. Their linebacker 32 Braden Jones, 42 Justin Steiter, 8 is Dante Pursuti, and number 33 is Anthony Minelli.
We have an injury down there. A Montour player is down, so we'll take a timeout. 8:44 left first quarter. No score. We'll be back. Byron Payne, the injured Spartan, helped off the field. Coach Lucera out there looking slim.
Yeah, slimmed down a little bit, Mike.
Looks good. First down, Highlands at the 38 off the pass to Kreis. Logan Kreis, 14th catch of the year. Romello leads with 16. First down, Highlands now at the 38. Johnny Kreis crabbing motion. Taylor in the pistol. Now they're going to run a shovel pass to Johnny Kreis, and here he comes. Up over the 40 to the 46-yard line. He gets 8.
I think that's his first attempt of the year, Mike. Pick up an 8 on the play. Logan's had a couple carries, but I think that's Johnny's first.
That's a reception. That's a pass.
Oh, better yet. All right, so he still hasn't ran the ball yet, huh?
That's his 13th catch of the year. The brothers are even, or just about even.
Spreading the wealth, huh?
You love 8 yards on first down, 2nd and 2. Now, Johnny Kreis set up as a tight end right this time. Single setback is Taylor. Rams look like they left early and got away with it. Here comes Taylor on a cutback over the 45-40. First down to Montour territory. Drags a man with him inside the 35 to the 32. The battering ram. Cameron Taylor.
24, Mike, and he earned them all on his own.
23 yards, first down, Golden Rams.
He planted that foot, Mike, and I'll tell you what, once he did that, he was off to the races. Great job by Cam Taylor.
First and 10. Highlands in Montour territory now at the 31-yard line. 7:25 left first quarter, no score, and a big one. And they give it to Booker on some scissors. They hit him, and he maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Lucas Lamer's playing center, Dean. I think that maybe that's why we've made the switch with Sportelli playing guard. Lamer's playing center. The gain is the loss of 1 for Booker.
Yeah, Mike, Ethan Jones normally starts at center. Guess they made that change.
2nd down, 11. You look at him right now. Right tackle, Cienko. Got Lamers at center.
Mario and Marcus, the 2 tackles.
Left guard, Daniel Timmons. We got whistles now.
Timeout Highlands.
Timeout Highlands. Mario Cienko, left tackle. There you go.
There's a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino's son Joseph. Proudly welcoming Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lucchino's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. It's open enrollment time. I got 5 letters from Medicare today.
Oh,
I resemble those.
My
remarks.
mother's what's the thick package? My mother said. I said it's time.
Yep. You get like 20 different ones.
Right.
You can't read any of them. Well, here's what you want to do. Go see Joe and Joe. Sit down with them. They'll talk them all over to you. Take you through it step by step and pick the plan that's best for you. And again, they're independent health agents, Mike. They only have your best interest at heart. As we always say, Joe and Joe always know. Don't even open the envelopes. Just take it to them and hand them to them. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Well, the Key to Insurance and Financial Service put you on the road to financial stability today. There's so many different plans, Mike, and pay me now, pay me later. You want to self-insure, they can help you out.
2nd and 11 for Highlands at the Montour 32. Spartans again show blitz. Cohen is back. He's going to throw it down the sideline. Got a man down there, but he overthrows him as Freeman
down there. He had him beat, Mike.
Broke open. He beat the cornerback, Jake Tomas, by a good 5 yards, but Seth just overthrew him by a little bit.
They've timed that up a few times this year, Mike.
That's right. Romello's caught 4 touchdowns. He's the leading touchdown man. Cohen's thrown for 12, 6 interceptions.
And I think 3 of the 4 were on that play right there, Mike.
And over 1,000 yards on the year.
Hines again burned a timeout earlier, so it's got to go 3rd.
3rd and 11 as Romello comes to the near side of the field. Signorella in the slot. The Kreis brothers on the left side. Taylor, the setback. And back is Cohen. Cohen fires, and it's too tall for Taylor out of the backfield at the 31-yard line. The blitz was on. That was the hot read. He went for the man that was coming out of the backfield to try to get to him uncovered, but it was overthrown. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down. Now decision time.
I think you go for it.
For first-year coach Dom Girardi. Highlands with the ball at the Montour 32. 6:23 left of the quarter.
They were gaseous with their running plays, Mike, till they fumbled. So might as well try to keep the ball. The best defense is a good offense.
Now remember, an end zone.
So he moved.
Might have jumped offside. Let's see who they're going to get. And the way he threw it, it looks like it's going to be against Highlands. Let's see. He threw it to Highlands' side, but you never know. Offside against Montour, 5 yards. Tom Trilly, our official tonight. That makes it a little easier.
Yep, umpire is Chris Grogan. Linesman is Tyler Shiletti. Line judge is Dan O'Toole. Field judge Connor Shiletti. I think we have brothers there, Mike. And Travis Snyder's our side judge. 4th and 6 now. Those little slants work so well. It could break. I'll tell you what, there is no safety in the middle of the field. Yeah, they play 4-4-3.
You get the proper slant, it's breaking for a touchdown here.
They're bringing heat.
Here is Cohen, and he fires, and it's caught down at the turf at the 14-yard line by Johnny Christ, and the Rams convert on a 4th down.
And, Mike, that's the hardest catch to make. It was inside shoulder. He had turned to the ball. 13?
12 to the 15 they give him. And Christ has 2 catches for 25 tonight.
More importantly, first down Highlands. Keep that offense on the field, Mike. And now we're in field goal range.
10th play of the drive. 6 minutes left first quarter.
And like you said, there's not any error tonight here.
No, it is still. Cohen back, looking, fires it. It's caught, but it can't get away. It's going to be a short gain as it's pulled in by Johnny Christ down at about the 14 or 13-yard line. He might have got 2 on it. He couldn't get away from the defender. That's a good tackle.
Well, I tell you what, like you said, Mike, that 4-4-3 defense with nobody back is basically one-on-one coverage. And you also, in this situation with 4 wide, you have to have a linebacker pick up somebody coming out as a wide receiver. We got to take advantage of that, find that guy.
2nd and 8 at the 13. No score first quarter. The turn in the give to Taylor. Taylor's hit, and he's dropped. Maybe a loss of a yard. Big 72. Matt Jablonski, the senior defensive tackle, made the stop.
Again, if you're just joining us, this is a playoff game for the Golden Rams tonight, Mike. There's no doubt about it. It's 4 teams make the playoffs out of Northern 9. Highlands battling for that 4th position. They have to beat somebody in front of them. Those somebodies are Montour, Mars, South Fayette, and Newcastle.
A field goal right now would be 32 yards. JC's longest is 28. She missed a 30-yarder last week.
Big 3rd down. Might hate to burn that time out early, but you might have to.
3rd and 10.
5 seconds. I got to get off. Here comes the
Cohen
heat.
is back. Cohen throws. Is incomplete. Wouldn't have mattered much. Might have got about 3 yards. Logan Christ down at the turf at the 12-yard line. It's 4th down. Cohen 4 for 8, 35 yards. 4th and 10. I think they're going to go for it.
Yeah, Mike, I'd like to see points on the board.
Well, the question is, does he think she's going to make it?
She has made it.
Not in the game. Not 30 yards. Not 32 yards.
28, 32. They were good for 40 before they jumped again, I hope.
Looks like they did.
Now maybe we kick it now, Mike.
Well, that could make a difference. Yeah. Line of scrimmage is the 16. That's another offside. Boy, Cohen's got that knack. Second one against Montour. Boy, they've taken a lot of penalties against Highlands over the years in these games.
And they're itchy at the line of scrimmage, Mike. They're jumping.
4th and 5 now at the 11. This field goal would be 28 yards, and they are not kicking. 4th and 5. 4:29 left first quarter. Here go the Rams. They're one for one tonight.
By Coach Dom Girardi. I like to see points on the board, Mike.
5 for 10 on the year, 4th down. Silence.
Here comes everybody.
Cohen is back. Here they come, and he overthrows.
Wide open.
A wide open Gabe Booker who'd have walked in.
Yeah. He had heat on him, though, Mike. They're bringing about, it looks like average of 2 linebackers every time. They get that 4, and they're shooting 2 linebackers. That's 6 on 5 against the offensive line. That time caused the change of possession here. Montour will start at 4:24 at the 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
A 14-play drive goes for naught.
Bird didn't have much confidence in him, Mike. They had us losing 35-21 tonight. Post-Gazette picked Montour.
First down at the 11. So here go the Spartans. You said they were gashing Highlands. All the running plays they had, they threw the one incompletion. Not exactly sure why. Or tried to pass it, then Mormon ran is what it was.
Jet.
Now they're going to go jet play to Brandon Lipford off the left side up over the 21st down to the 23-yard line.
Tackle by Kreis over there, but not until he gets good yardage on first down.
They've run 6 plays, 6 plays, and 4 of them have been first downs.
Like this kid from Stanford, this running back, Mike, they say he never runs on second down because he always makes it on first down. He's averaging 11 yards a carry. Can you imagine that? 1st and 10
at the 23.
Inside handoff this time.
And this is Jones, the big fella. Rams are waiting for him this time. A lot of brown shirts. Lucas Lamer was there. Gillette was there. And Mario, 54. That'll be a short gain up to the 27.
They like to go quick too, Mike. I was asking last week, Albert Gelton, were they scripting plays? And the answer was yes. They had a script they were going off of. They didn't care what it was. They had a first down, a second down, a third down play.
Offset eye. They give us to Jones again. He's got a big hole. Up over the 30. He's very close to a first down. Brought down at the 33-yard line. And Sportelli gets up. Gimpy made the tackle, but it's first down Montour. I do believe it is. And they are having their way with Highlands on the ground.
Down and distance didn't mean anything to them. They were running this play regardless. Remember how quick they were going. I knew there had to be something to it. You couldn't be waving those in from the sideline that quick.
3:10 left, first quarter. There's no score.
Both teams had opportunities. Both came up, fumble recovered for Highlands, and a turnover on downs for Highlands when they got the ball.
Kayvon Mormon, the senior quarterback, gives it to his senior running back, Braden Jones, up over the 35 to the 38-yard line. Lamer and Johnny Kreis in there.
In conference tonight, Mike, we have Blackhawk at Ambridge. We'll be at Blackhawk next week, Saturday. Don't forget it's a Saturday night game. Replay will still be Tuesday.
It'll be Tuesday, but YouTube you're going to have to wait. Maybe till Monday for all I know. Sunday's a day of rest.
Indiana's at Knock. That's an important game. I would say big one tonight is South Fayette at Newcastle.
2nd and 4. Play action fake. Mormon is back all day. Going to fire it deep, and it is incomplete. He overthrows Torrey Fisher, his tight end. He had him down the numbers on the left side, but it's incomplete.
I mentioned that South Fayette at Newcastle game. Remember last year, Mike, Newcastle beat South Fayette in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did after they had lost by more than 50 points 3 weeks earlier in the regular season.
And again, we just flipped the schedule this year. Same weeks, same teams, just different places. So, yeah, that was quite a stunner after they got beaten so badly during the regular season.
3rd and 4 for Montour.
Why did they pass one?
This is their first third down of the night.
Lou's that smart himself.
Going to run the option. Mormon cuts it up in there, leans ahead. Boy, he got a very good spot. I don't know. From where he was tackled, he didn't make it. He's a half a yard short.
Gillette down there.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
And Lamer, what are they going to do here, Mike? If you're Lou, you can't go for this here.
Why not? Well, when has Highlands stopped them?
I agree with you, but still, no. If they do stop them, that's going to be a big momentum swing.
4th down at the 42.5. And Montour's going to line up to go for it. Now, they could also try to draw Highlands offside.
Maybe.
You have, I think they're going to run a play. I would. And now they moved.
Yeah, beautiful.
I believe that was Michael White, the big right tackle. Let's see. That could bring the punt team on the field.
There you go.
Boy, 3 pre-snap penalties by Montour here in this first quarter. Referee trying to get his microphone settled, and it is a false start against the Spartans. They're 3 for 15. 4th and 6, and the Spartans will have to punt. That incompletion. Dean, why did they even bother, like you said?
Nathan Rydell now in there, Mike, is a Don Lyman who's trying to get some fresh bodies in there. Nice article in the paper this week about Logan Christ and his return ability. He's done a great job so far. Two opening
Jake Thomas
kicks for touchdowns this year.
Punts it, and there's Christ at the 28. 30. And gets up through there to the 37-yard line. Boy, he got 9 quickly. Logan Christine has 7 non-offensive touchdowns. He scored touchdowns 6 different ways. He has a kickoff return, punt return, interception return, fumble return, free kick return, and he has 4 receiving touchdowns. 6 different ways Logan Christ has scored touchdowns.
Man, that's just I've never heard of that before, Mike. Have you?
No. That eat your heart out, Mario, and scoring 5 different ways. Blocking the back against Highlands is going to take this back 10. And the Rams will start, instead of at their 35, at their 25.
I see you submit that as a state record, Mike.
Well, I was going to send that to the paper guys, but they weren't getting it until I had it on here first because I did the work. George and Doug can have it now. and Bill Whalen, who's here tonight.
I might have to send it to Mike White at the Post-Gazette.
Wait till Wednesday.
Yeah, send me that information, okay? I'll make sure he gets it. That's something.
And wait till Wednesday. First down, and the give is to Booker. Try to get to the right side, but they are waiting. Firing him down to the turf was Anthony Medilli, the senior linebacker.
22.
Going to lose 2 on that play.
33, Anthony Medilli.
Second and 12. No jet back there so far. 54 seconds left of the first quarter. No score. In a big Northwest 9 matchup. If Highlands could win tonight, and they would tie Montour. Highlands would go to 3-2. Montour would drop to 4-2, but the same amount of losses and the win, which is what you're looking at. Is to give the Booker up the middle, up over the 25 to the 27-yard line, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
72, Matt Walski, and 74, David Williams.
A 4-yard pickup for Gabe.
About 4, bring up 13.
Rams don't have to snap it again if they wish not to. 3rd and 8 at the Highlands, 27.
Well, let's see, Mike. They just reset the play time clock.
Yeah, they don't have to run it. Cohen gets up there. Let's see if they want him to hold on. 2 seconds, 1, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. No score. Winter is right around the corner. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we're getting rain here if you're watching this on Tuesday the last couple days. Why not beat the rush and stop into Highland Tire in their newest location, Highland Integrity Alignment? See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 25 consecutive years. Family owned and operated since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most comprehensive inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll get it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trentham at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. We deliver.
Well, Mike, interesting first quarter. Wasn't a lot of possessions here. Highlands just on their second. Montour's had 2.
Montour trivia.
Okay.
This 1969 Montour grad won 2 Grey Cups as head coach of the Calgary Stampeders. He retired after the 2015 championship to become president and general manager of the Calgary Stampeders.
Not Michael Keaton.
It is not Michael Keaton. He was going to be my question, but I couldn't think of a good... it was a great answer, but I couldn't think of a question.
I went to a wedding that he was at, Mike, at Montour Country.
Michael Keaton was Michael Douglas when he was in school at Montour. But there was already a Michael Douglas in Hollywood, therefore he had to change his name.
He said he had the greatest time of his life working with Mr. Rogers.
How about that? Here we go, 3rd and 8 as we start the second quarter in a scoreless game. This is similar to last year. It rained last year down in Montour.
It did. It was a nasty night.
They go pistol with Booker, the single setback.
Oh, they look like
Here's
this early.
Cohen gets out of there nicely. Now he's going to fire it deep, and it's going to be caught. It's pulled in. He almost tackled their own man. This is Signorella. 15, 10. Still going. He scores. He scores. His own man almost brought him down. 73 yards.
Johnny Christ is injured on a play, Mike.
He and Signorella ran into each other.
Yes.
Are they going to call him down? No, it's the injury timeout for Johnny Christ as he is down.
74 yards, Mike?
73 from the 27-yard line.
Boy, Signorella's had some big plays.
How about
this year,
Signorella? Yeah, that he had already caught a 73-yard touchdown pass earlier in the season. That's his second one. How about that?
And all of a sudden,
The Rams lead it 6-0. While they tend to the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the extra point right after this. A 73-yard strike from Seth Cohen to Ryan Signorella, his second touchdown reception, his third touchdown reception, his second of 73 yards. You don't get that very often.
and he was way behind the defenders, Mike, and that's why Johnny almost knocked him down. Johnny was leaping for the ball, and
he did.
Ryan had him.
They weren't sure who it was that was supposed to get it. So Gillette in to snap it. Signorella will hold it. J.C. Bowser at the post to our left. J.C.'s 12 out of 13 this year. Highlands leads at 6-0. Good snap, ball on the tee, kick on its way, and it is good. Highlands 7, Montour nothing.
What a great drive that time, Mike, with that big pass in there. Have you been putting off getting that much needed work done around the house? Maybe a leaky roof, remodeling your kitchen, bathroom, or basement? Let the pros at B&E Home Renovations have your home looking like new for the fast approaching holidays. With over 100 years of combined experience, Brian's not quite 100 yet. Owner Brian Nee and his crew, that's where the 100 comes in. At
Combined experience, yes.
B&E Home Renovations guarantees your job will be completed and on time. Exactly the way you want it. Customer service is the number one priority. Give Brian a call at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or find them on Facebook for money-saving offers. B&E Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy, and I see trucks all around the area all the time.
Across the river, too. I wanted to mention that.
There you go.
By the way, bye-bye birdie. Greg Bird's hit a 3-run homer. It's Yankees 8, Cleveland 3.
Ugh.
That makes me happy. I'm not rooting against you. I'm rooting for the Yankees. That's different. Highlands 7. We'll have to get back to our trivia question there. But a 3-year starting quarterback at Penn State, All-American 1972. Roger, don't say anything.
3-year starting
quarterback at Penn State, All-American 1972. Here's the kick. And it's going to be taken by Lipford at the 10.
Uh-oh, big hole.
Lipford with a little bit of a hole, and here he comes up over the 30, the 35, and the Rams are going to get him and bring him down at the 40. And that's where the Spartans will start, and the Rams with that quick strike offense, the 13th touchdown pass of the year by Seth Cohen.
Sam Peck had to make that tackle along with Logan Christ. 72, quarterback in 72.
Let's see if I got more.
Never good enough to play in the
14th
NFL.
round pick of the Broncos in 1973. Spent 3 years in Denver and played in Canada for 12 with Calgary, Saskatchewan, and Winnipeg. His running backs were Lydell Mitchell and Franco Harris. Montour grad. He knows. You'll know the name, believe me.
There's so many to go back, you know.
They had great play. Penn State had great teams always, but especially in the 70s. First down, Spartans. Yes, we will. And the folks at home. And the Montour folks that are watching. This is the fullback. That's Snyder. And he gets some good yardage. He gets 7.
Cochran in on a tackle.
The game last year, we mentioned Highlands had 7 sacks in that game. Montour only had 108 total yards in that 12-10 Highlands win.
Yeah, that was a slugfest, if you remember, Mike.
The rain fell pretty good. We were trying to get shots of the city of Pittsburgh, and we couldn't because the fog had settled.
Got Channel 2, 4, and Steeler football.
And there's a pass by Mormon, complete to Lipford. Breaks the tackle, and he's down the sideline. 30.
Cochran
and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. He went right through the tackle of Logan Christ and made extra.
Cochran and Gillette make the tackle. After that big strike, Mike, you just can't let him walk right down the field on you, though.
They'll mark it at the 23-yard line, so that will be 27-4 for 31.
10:50 to go here, second quarter. Highlands leading 7-0. Montour on the march, though.
First and 10. 7-0 Highlands, 10:50 left of the first half. They go I, and they give it to Snyder, the fullback. And the Rams are waiting that time. Snyder gets it a couple of yards down to the 21. Noah Gillette was down there for Highlands. Snyder, also a senior. We saw a lot of him last year. Their backfield is the same. It's back intact, as are the receivers. They have Jackson Schrenker, 22, who was injured in the game last year, did not play. 2-yard pickup.
quarterback's a big kid too, Mike. Number 5,
yeah.
6'2", 185.
Yeah, he's got good size. They go I again. 2nd and 8. Short drop by Mormon, and he throws behind Lipford. Well, the Rams had heat on him. Danny Timmons was in his face and made him throw it probably before he wanted to.
Got a guy from Montour down, Mike.
It'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Spartans. Mormon's 1 for 3.
Slow to get up, 75. Michael White.
Tackle, right tackle.
No relation to Mike White, I was told.
No.
The writer.
Now, neither of these schools begin with the word North, so Mike White's not here.
Yeah, North Hills, North Allegheny. Those places.
Pine Richland, too, it'll go to. How about what Pine Richland did to Central Catholic last week? Mercy rolled them.
Yeah, wow.
Drakovic's the real deal. 3rd down and 8.
Big play here for the defense, Mike.
Shotgun. Mormon going to run a
pitch.
Option to
Romello
Jones.
Freeman there.
Freeman needs help. No, he doesn't need help. Freeman did it himself at the 20-yard line. Jones is a big boy, and Romello wrapped him up and threw him to the ground. It's 4th down.
Romello on the homecoming court we mentioned earlier, and we'll get to see him at halftime. We'll actually get to see him without a helmet on, Mike.
Right. And if he gets the well, we all know the story. We know how it works.
They're going to kick, Mike.
Justin Coulter standing behind you. One of our formers. How about that?
The world famous.
The world famous. So I understand.
This kid's traveling the world.
So here we go. This is going to be a 36-yard field goal attempt. Out of the hold of Anthony Tambellini. The ball is on its way, and it is good.
Wow, Vara.
36-yarder by... What was the number on that? Did you see that one?
The kicker for them is number 18.
Nolan, that's it.
Yep.
So Nolan Hutter kicks it. And Montour on the board at 9:25 left of this, the first half.
Gives us a chance to talk about the Anchor Inn. Justin, you ever DJ at the Anchor Inn? No, you haven't done that. That's going to be on your priority list. Forget Europe. Forget the Pirates and the Steelers. Who's the Pirates and the Steelers you've done so far? Who have you DJ'd for with the Pirates and the Steelers? Martavis Bryant, Sterling Marte, Gregory Polanco, and to think we gave him a start, Mike.
Yeah, and you seem to hang out with all the up and uppers there. Jeez.
Well,
yeah, okay, I got you.
Come over to the Anchor Inn afterwards.
We'll be there. You can say hi to us.
Yep. We'll
desperately try to look famous. Yeah.
Joe, Andy, and Dee, we're going to be there tonight. Again, since 1953. Home cooked meals, come and get them. Blue plate specials, you name it. The original Anchor Burger, we love those. Make sure to ask about their daily specials. No reservation needed. Kids is open until 11 o'clock. Got a special story to tell you about the Anchor Inn, Mike, after this kick.
Here's the kickoff by Hutter. And it's going to be Romello Freeman at the 6. New territory for him. He gets it out
last week, Mike,
to the 27-yard line. The Rams had pretty good field position. 9:16 left first half. Highlands leads at 7-3.
Justin's back for homecoming, Mike.
See that? Your sister's in the band, yeah. He was here last year, same thing.
And again, the Anchor Inn, Mike, we all go up there after. Guess who was up there last week after the game?
Coach Leota from Albert Gallatin.
Yep, Sean Leota was there from Albert Gallatin. He was telling George Guido, if you remember, they ran that full house backfield. He said that was a tribute to Coach Chuck Wagner, who, again, coached him, and he wanted to run one time for good old Coach, so that was for him.
First down Highlands on their own 27, Ryan Signorella's favorite yard line.
Yes, they're going to go. They're looking
Here's
that way.
the quick pop to the sideline to Logan Christ. He takes it out of bounds up at the 35-yard line.
30 yards downfield is Ryan Signorella wide open.
Wide open.
Yep.
2nd and 2.
114 yards now for Seth Cohen. He's over 1,000 yards for the year, Mike.
Yes, sir. 2nd and 2, long 2. Cameron Taylor, the sidecar. He gets it. Out to the left, gets a first down.
Big hole.
2 hands on it. Up to the 41-yard line before he's tackled by Anthony Medilli, and it's a Highlands first down.
5 rushes now, 32 yards for Cam. Golden Rams on the move, Mike.
Fifth first down for Highlands. They moved it to the 41. They lead at 7-3. Oh, Penn State used to.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
He's still thinking. We're going to keep going. Going back. He looks. Guns it to the near side. Caught by Signorella. Makes the man miss. 45, 40.
He's a block.
35, 30. Down the sideline on his way. 25, 20. 15, 10. Signiorella's going to score.
Can you believe that? What a run.
Yards.
Not only the catch, Mike, but the run. He broke 3 tackles. I thought he was dead on the sidelines. But Ryan will tell you, not dead yet. 59 yards. What a run. He broke some ankles on that play, Mike.
Signorella's having the game he had against Newcastle.
173 yards now for Seth Cohen.
132 for Signorella on 2 catches, 59 yards, and the Rams lead it 13-3, just like that. Gillette snaps it. Signorella holds it. Bowser kicks it. The kick is good. 8:22 left first half. Highlands 14. Montour 3. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. So the Rams with that quick strike offense lead it 14-3. Very similar to the Newcastle game. Here's the kick by Peck. It's a high kick. It's going to come down to Deschamps with a head of steam up over the 35, and another good return for Ronald Deschamps out to the 38-yard line. That's where the Spartans will start. 8:13 left first half, 14-3 Golden Rams.
Caleb Radishek and DJ Loveland on that stop, Mike, but they're getting decent yards on their kick returns.
They are.
Justin Kohler just told us in the break, Mike, he signed a contract with the Universal in Orlando, Florida. He's
Living in Orlando, you gotta love that.
Yep.
He said he feels cold now. It is cold. No, I'm sweating. I'm warm. I don't know. This booth is... Yeah, I mean, come on. This is tremendous.
Great to hear him.
It hasn't been cold yet.
All those guys out there at Highlands. He started with the AV group with us, right, Mike?
He did. Yep. This is Mormon going to run it. He stood up and down he goes.
Nice tackle that time.
Down he goes. And Daniel Timmons, as the gunner used to say, said hello and how do you do?
His first tackle tonight, helped out by Sportelli and Gillette. Gillette now 7 tackles here, Mike, and we still have 7:53 to go in the second quarter.
We'll say no game. Stay tuned at halftime. It is homecoming. We will have the crowning of the homecoming queen and king, as we do every year, so stay tuned for that. We'll follow them around while we read you the stats. Mormon is back. He pumps. He looks.
All day.
He's going to fire it deep down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Stevenson down the sideline, but Johnny Christ had him matched up.
No marker on play. Boy, he had all day to throw, didn't he, Mike?
Mormon 1 for 4, 31 yards. Very similar to what we saw a year ago. They've run it better.
Yep.
They already have 52, 64 on the ground. 70 on the ground. They only ran it for about 50 last year. 7:30 left of the half. They're going to go trips right this time.
The guy in the slot, Mike, Division I recruit, 21, Ronald Stevenson.
Temple?
He's one of Temple, correct.
Mormon is back.
Him.
Here they come.
Pressure,
throw a
screen
screen.
pass.
He got it out to Jones. Jones has yardage. Flag's coming in. Jones gets the first down, but let's see. Flag came in way back. I think that flag came from Trentham. It could be the offense blocking before the pass was thrown. That would be offensive pass interference. Let's see.
Booker made the stop.
I don't know that. I heard Tom Stabile surmise that, so I go with him. He knows what he's talking about.
Yep.
They picked it up.
Oh, they picked it up.
They picked it up.
Screen pass, maybe.
So it's going to be a first down. The pass completed to Jones.
Since the pass was behind the line of scrimmage in high school rules,
it wipes it out.
Yep. He can block downfield.
So they get 11, and it's first down for the Spartans.
And this Montour team last week, Mike, they did a number. They beat Knock 35-3.
Their only losses to Mars. 26-15. This is Dustin Snyder, the fullback. Carries it across the 50 into Highlands territory before Gillette brings him down.
Also in there was Jermaine Jett making his first stop of the night.
2nd and 6. Clock winds, less than 7 minutes left first half.
Kind of an upset last week too, Mike. Newcastle beat Mars 25-23.
Hey, and their loss to Mars, when Montour their only loss to Mars, they're 5-1 coming in here, 4-1. I'm sorry, 15 penalties and 4 turnovers. There's the toss.
Got to give Freeman credit for the tackle.
Yep,
Mike.
Jones went in there and he spun him off his feet. Got him by the hip and made him lose his balance, and it's a loss of 2.
Also,
3rd and 8.
in conference last week, Indiana got their first win 20-0 over Ambridge. South Fayette blanked next week's opponent, Blackhawk, 43-0.
Right, we'll be playing Blackhawks Saturday night at Geneva College. That game's at 7 o'clock. Will still be typical time, 8:30 Tuesday night. Burl Valley will be before us. Somebody will probably be looking for their second win. I might go.
Third down, Mike.
I may go anyway. Mormon back. He fires, and it's caught. This is Lipford, and they got him.
Hanging on
at the
for dear life.
47-yard line.
There's
Logan
a penalty
Christ.
marker down.
Logan Christ would not let him go. Now, what's the flag for?
I have no idea, Mike.
Lipford caught it.
Point again.
Christ spun him down, and we'll see if it's something, as Dom Girardi's out there to try to get the call. He's talking to Romello Freeman here on the near side of the field. Our referee, Tom Trilly.
He was trying to break out of that tackle, Mike. And what a job by Logan Christ, open field tackle.
Ineligible receiver downfield is the call against Montour. No.
Very few penalties in high school are a loss of down.
Decline it, make it 4th.
Yep.
Make them make a decision, right? Decline the penalty. It was a 2-yard gain on the play. Let's listen. That's it. John Girardi does decline it. I'm impressed, and I have been on film with Brandon Lipford, the receiver, number 19.
We've made some short tackles in that defensive backfield, Mike. That's what you got to do.
4th and 6. Now watch if Lucero's got shenanigans planned.
5:39 to go in the half.
Tambellini, the up man, number 10. And Thomas is the punter. Double safeties back for Highlands. Christ and Signorella are the deep man. Oh,
almost blocked.
Jermaine Jett got in there. Almost got it. It's caught by, at the 10, this is Christ. Oh, he gets hit hard and brought down by Dustin Snyder. But Highlands will take possession of the football. 5:17 left first half. The Rams lead at 14-3. So, any other guesses on the trivia? Great
Chuck Messina.
Not Chuck Fusina. Roger, our trivia question.
Give me initials.
John Huffnagel. Yeah.
I was going to say John Huffnagel. Well, Roger jumped in there.
Good job. Yeah, Fusina went to Rocks. You went to Rocks? There you go. Stowe?
How about that?
1st and 10. This is Booker, and the Rams are going to get called here.
I hate to say it, but those 70 Penn State quarterbacks all
kind of run together.
You
know what? It's the high top black shoes.
Yep. And they go right to the Canadian League, too. Oh boy, 5 yards.
5 yards back for Highlands. It's their second one of the night.
Love them to run things out to the half, huh?
1st and 15, and Highlands will get the second half kickoff also. When they're hitting like they're hitting tonight, you figure if the ball's back at the 11, that means there's an 89-yard touchdown coming. The handoff to Booker, and Gabe is hit, and not much push by Highlands, and that takes him back to the 10.
Backing this one up, Mike.
They are.
Well,
5 minutes and winding here. The thing is,
a lot of green in front of them.
And we remember this from the Newcastle game. You can't sit on these leads.
Nope. Montour last year, Mike, went 4-6. It was their first sub-500 record in more than a decade.
And Lucero told the kids, I've been telling the kids since January that 4-6 doesn't cut it at Montour, and that's a quote. Well, they've already won 4. Cohen back. Short pocket, fires into and out of the hands of Logan Christ at the 15.
Montour's going to get the ball back, Mike, with 4:29 to go, trailing 14-3. They bring 7 back on offense and 7 back on defense, and they have 7 guys playing both ways. Probably the same 7 is my guess.
Yeah. pretty much does it. Clock winds at 4:29. The Rams haven't punted tonight, and if they do now, Logan's going to be backed up.
Third down. One more chance.
Receivers all over the field. Play clock down to single digits.
Trying to take their
Cohen shovel pass into the arms of Taylor, and Taylor drags a man with him up to the 13-yard line. Rams just trying to get some room. It'll be 4th and 13, and Montour's going to get some good field position out of this.
How many yards are you going to give him on that one, Mike?
Three.
3.
First catch of the year for Taylor. We've finally done that thing about receivers or running backs catching passes. We've had 2 shovel passes.
176 yards now for Cohen through the air.
So
big punt.
This is Christ averaging 35.2. Low snap. He gets it and he boots it high. That's a good kick. Ranging back to get it at the 48 is DeChance. He's got some room, 45-40. And he's brought down at the Highlands 35-yard line.
The punter, Logan Christ, has to make the tackle. They've had some decent returns here.
They have. 39-yard punt. And the return is 17 yards. That's a good return.
Flag back at the 50, Mike.
Well, that could help. It's right at the H. You can't see it.
Now, what do the 3 dots stand for again, Bill? He'll know.
Homeschool community. I thought they were asterisks.
Asterisks, dots.
It's a penalty against Montour. I didn't catch the signal, but I did see which way it was going. So if it's a spot foul, that'll help. Holding from the 50. That's 10 back to the 40. And in reality, like you like to say, that's a 25-yard penalty.
It sure is. And we'll take it.
Mark it at the 41, Montour. 3:40 left of the half. They have all their timeouts left.
Montour goes to work now.
Trips
in their own territory.
Snyder, the single running back, they're going to throw a swing pass to him out to the left. They get a good block.
Yep.
Up over the 45, the 50, get a first down in Highlands territory.
And maybe out of bounds, too.
Good block that time by the tight end, Torrey Fisher. Opened up some space. He had Romello Freeman. He sealed off the edge.
Bertellian on the tackle. They've run that play successfully about 3 times here tonight, Mike.
12 yards.
Hopefully you get some adjustments here at halftime. Man in motion for the Jet Series gets it.
They do, and this is Lipford. Tries to get it up through the middle, and he gets down to the Highlands 41-yard line. Looks like they're going quicker.
Gillette in on the tackle along with Chikello.
5-yard pickup for Lipford.
Gillette 9 first-half tackles tonight.
2nd and 5 for the Spartans. 3:07 left first half. 14-3 Golden Rams. We have a whistle. I think Highlands is going to call timeout. They do. That's their second. Okay.
Chance to talk about B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. They've been outfitting our local sports teams and great fans of the AK Valley for more than 5 decades. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. High school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, any and all kinds of sports equipment. You can't beat the price at B&J Sports, especially if you need any swag for the teams. They support different teams in the area. Highlands, Freeport, you need it. Glenn's got it. They're open 9 to 5 weekdays, Saturday 9 till noon. So stop in today or give them a call at 724-226-2762. Glenn Mills, 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
3 minutes, 3 seconds left of the first half. Highlands in the lead, 14-3, thanks to a 73-yard Cohen to Signorella touchdown pass early second quarter, and then mid-second, a 59-yard Cohen to Signorella touchdown pass.
All scoring taking place in the second quarter, Mike.
In between a 36-yard Nolan Hutter field goal. That's it. 14-3 Golden Rams, and here are the Spartans on 2nd and 5. Highlands used the timeouts. So Montour's got all 3 of theirs remaining. Kayvon Mormon, the senior quarterback. That's DeChance in motion. Moorman is back. He has time.
Got time in the
Steps
pocket.
up in the pocket. Gets out of there. Now he throws it. Oh, he's got DeChance wide open. 30, 25. Skips the tackle and out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Thought we had him still in the backfield, Mike. Danny Timmons was bringing the heat. He got picked off, and again, got to give him credit. Kept his feet, kept his vision downfield. Nice completion now. For what we saw Hutter, Mike, they're in field goal range.
They are. First catch of the night for DeChance, 8th of the year. First down, Montour at the 20. And this is Moorman going to run it. Moorman to the left. First down and more. First and goal, Montour inside the 10.
He's run a lot of plays this year, Mike, but he hasn't done.
Now we have a Montour player down. Nick Gunkel, 71, big fella, down at a heap at the 18-yard line. But Montour's moved it inside. This is exactly following the script of the Newcastle game. Exactly. At the end of the half, here they come marching down here, and they have a first and goal at the 9. We'll take a timeout. 2:45 left first half. 14-3 Highlands. Will be right back. Gunkel comes off the field under his own power. It's first down, Spartans on the 9. Big split in between the center and the left guard on this one. Think it's going up there? Play action. Moorman back, rolling right, fires it. It's caught down to the goal line and down to the 2.
Boy, great job by Romello Freeman.
Freeman brings down Jackson Shrinker. That's his first catch of the night.
Shrinker was a guy, Mike, he got hurt early in the season last year, and Coach Lucero basically said he was the key to us not having a successful season. We expected a lot from him. When he went down, the season went down with it. Second and goal at the 3. Boy, we got a favorable spot there, Mike.
First catch for Shrinker. Wide side of the field to the left. They go tight eye. Snyder and Jones. Give it to Snyder, the fullback. Pile moves.
Folded up, Mike.
Snyder is close. Yeah. He's in for a touchdown.
Wow. I thought he got folded up at the goal line, but they gave it to him.
Snyder is in, and Montour has their first touchdown of the night.
We didn't like how that script was going, Mike.
Nope.
And don't forget, Mike, Montour came in the 4th-rated team in.
So Hutter is on for the extra point. Tambellini, the holder, at the post to our right. 1:52 left of the first half, and it's 14-9.
In the 4A classification, South Bend's jumped ahead of Thomas Jefferson, Mike.
Kick is on its way, and it is good by Hutter. And at 1:52 left, the Highlands lead has been cut to 14-10.
Bell Vernon is 3rd. Newcastle replaced Mars as they beat them last week.
Well, let's talk about Planet Fitness, Dean. We need to get the tickets. You have to go in, you have to see Rick, and you have to...
Or at the desk, just at
the desk, whoever's at the desk, and say, hey, I heard about this on the Highlands game. I want a raffle ticket. It's a great bag. There's all kind of goodies in there.
They gave one this past week at the cash batch that the football boosters had. A lot of great stuff in it.
I understand you had a good time.
I did indeed, and I got to make a donation back to the boosters. I was very happy to do that.
You got to love it when that happens. But Planet Fitness, your home of the judgment-free zone, a unique environment where everyone is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment, unlimited fitness and training, small classes, certified trainers. Highlands grads doing a lot of that stuff there, too. Friendly staff to help you meet your fitness goals. Memberships are available for as low as $10 a month, so stop by the Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today for details.
Mike, we're going to pull the winning ticket the day of the last game, which will be senior night here when we play Indiana. We got a penalty, Mike?
We do. It's going to be a Highlands penalty. Or no, I think they thought it was college, and they were going to kick it from the 35. Or they thought it was the NFL. They were going to kick it from the 35.
A lot of these guys referee both high school and college.
So we're going to try it from the 40 as WPIL rules mandate, and we'll move on. Logan Christ, Romello Freeman are the deep men, and Hutter boots it. It's caught by Christ, and he stays in. 10. You should have let it go. Yeah. He gets it back to the 18-yard line. If his foot would have touched, that would have been a touchback.
The way Logan's been running back, that Mike, you can't blame him.
No, you can't.
That is an amazing stat. How many different ways did he score touchdowns again? 3
kickoff returns, 1 punt return, 1 interception return, 1 fumble return, scoop and score, 1 return of a free kick after a safety for a touchdown, and 4 receiving touchdowns. 1:46 left of the first half. Montour has timeouts remaining if they'd like to get the ball back. Highlands gets the ball to start the second half.
We only have one timeout left for home.
We'll have that right after homecoming. Cohen is back. Cohen fires. It's intercepted and dropped. Torrey Fisher had nothing but green flubber in front of him for the go-ahead touchdown, and he dropped it.
I think he peaked, Mike. Now this is where you pump fake it right there again. He wants to bite up and let Ryan Signorelli get behind him. We'll see you later.
Wow. Well, they bit.
Sig is out there, and the wide slot trips to the right.
2nd and 10. Now, Rams aren't sitting on it either. Taylor, the single setback. Cohen throws. Oh, he fit it in there beautifully to Logan Christ. He's got a first down up at the 37.
19-yard pickup. And I think it's important, Mike, you don't sit on it. You don't want to give them the idea that you're just going to sit and let the time run out. I got cut at 195.
I got 196, so that's pretty good, huh?
Christ again.
And to Christ. Another Highlands first down. This is Johnny Christ up to the 47-yard line.
Pick a Christ, any Christ, huh?
Pickup of 11 on the play.
11 yards on that one.
2:06 now for Cohen.
Yeah.
And we're not even at halftime. Mike, his record 4:12.
Yeah, he had a 4-something earlier, didn't he? Cohen back. Fires another slant. This is Christ. Takes it down to the turf at the 47 of Montour.
That was Logan.
Logan. Clock winds to just under a minute.
7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
And Christ fires. Over the head of Logan. Or Cohen fired it. And it'll be 3rd down.
19 passes now for Seth. We've ran the ball, Mike, total of 8 times.
Correct. That's just to rest Seth's arm. 3rd down, we'll call it 4. 48 seconds left of the half. Cohen, short drop and fire. Oh, it's Johnny Christ this time. First down to the 32.
Another first down.
So mark it at the 33, 14.
2:27 now for Seth. They didn't stop the clock to set the change.
Now we have a flag on the near side of the field. 30 seconds left. Highlands has moved this from their 18-yard line. And we have a false start against the Rams.
Looked like somebody left early for the Golden Rams, Mike.
1st and 15 on the 38. Cohen 4 for 6 on this drive. The Christ brothers have combined to catch 8 of the 12. We haven't seen much of Romello tonight. He's due. Cohen in trouble. Got to get rid of it.
He does.
Throws it away. It's going to be intentional grounding. And that's going to wrap up any chances. The referee's going to talk to the linesman over there. They're going to discuss it, and the flag's going to fly in 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
So at 19 seconds, the spot of the foul will be the 47. They'll move it back from there. It's going to be loss of down. It's going to be 2nd and Freeport, and the Rams should just get out of here now.
Let's give our offensive line some credit. This is the first time
they had a rush on him, yeah.
That's Mario Cianco, Tyler Sportelli, Lucas Lamer, Daniel Timmons, and Marcus Cianco. Mike, doing a great job tonight.
We're getting some grumbles from our side here, but that was obvious.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody in the vicinity.
That was obvious. 2nd down, and let's see, 8 and 24, 32.
But you know, Mike, I throw it deep again. What the heck?
You could.
We've hit 73 yards already.
19 seconds. You just got to make sure if it's intercepted, you got to tackle the guy. Cohen pumps, and here he comes. Far side of the field. This is Johnny Christ, and it's incomplete. Boy, he's got an arm on him. My goodness.
22 passes now.
3rd down, 15 seconds to go. This is 3rd down, 16. No, it's 3rd down and 32.
And somewhere right now, John Gillette's saying, run the fullback.
I think I agree with him right now. Make Lucero decide to call time. Because, look, they're probably going to call timeout and make Highlands punt it. Give it to Taylor. Taylor with a head of steam, 50, 45, and all the way down to the Montour 42. And now that's a decision for Lou.
16 on that carry. Taylor now 6 rushes, 50 yards.
Highlands calls time. 3 seconds. You throw one to the end zone. Absolutely. That's their final timeout. So that play to the 42, 8 and 8, 16 for Taylor. And it's going to set up at the Montour 42-yard line. And you know he can throw it that far.
Yep. And if I was Montour, anybody got past me, I'd grab on for dear life.
You bet. So Taylor ran that one first. That's a big run for him.
Yep, 50 yards on 6 carries.
It's the longest run of the year, 21. So now's where you just try to get enough time and send Johnny down there and throw a jump ball. If I were Lucero, I'd throw Stevenson back there.
They're bringing Gillette, it looks like, Mike. Maybe they're going to run the fullback.
4th and forever at 3.9 seconds to go. Highlands leads it 14-10. They will get the ball to start the second half. We'll be back with homecoming shortly. Hey, for those of you watching, it's coming right up. You don't got to wait.
Yep. Live to tape. Or live to disc, we should say now.
Highlands High Football, that's the channel. Subscribe if you want to go to YouTube. You'll find us. And we have it up there quicker than it'll be on TV. That's our pledge. Signorella to the right. Logan Christ to the left. Romello Freeman to the left. And Cohen is back. 5-man rush. Steps up. Gets hit. And down he goes at the 45. And that'll do it. It's the end of the first half at Golden Ram Stadium with your score. Highlands 14, Montour 10. We'll be back with homecoming right after this.